When did you realize that man, my life different?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning. You said you was born in Chicago, east side of Chicago. Obviously, you talked about having homies and people that you knew and you grew up with not make it as far as you did. What was that culture like, the gang culture? When did you realize that man, my life different?
Yeah.
Than a lot of people that's my age that look like me, they don't have to experience what I'm experiencing. When did you realize that where you were definitely was going to impact what you became?
When I started traveling, like when I started to actually see other places and go to other cities, and I started traveling doing shows when I was like 17 years old. Like, damn, this shit totally different. Like, it's hoods everywhere, don't get me wrong.
Correct.
But Chicago is just totally different. And the stuff that I grew up seeing, I thought it was normal because
Right.
like I seen my first guns and shit at school. People going to school and having guns on them, and I'm in 5th grade, 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? And then you look up, by the time you in 8th grade, we got metal detectors. Cause niggas know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, my first home, like, it was like, it didn't dawn on me that my life was so different and so chaotic until I started to see people from other places and like having conversations with people that was older than me that didn't really like, that grew up in Chicago but didn't grow up how we grew up, that wasn't in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I lost some of my first friends when I was in like 6th grade. Like, that's when I started seeing people get killed and murdered and shit. We used to chop it up and we'd come back to school the next day like, yeah, so-and-so got killed. You feel me? Like,
Was that your first experience with death when you're in like the 6th grade?
With death, with people getting killed,
Yeah.
like murders, yeah, for sure. So like their friends and they grade, you seeing people they hang out with, like, damn, he just got killed. You feel what I'm saying? And they come back to school, people sad, some other shit, and it's like, it was so normal, like people just went on with their day. It's like, I didn't really like, it didn't hit home for me until I got in like 7th and 8th grade when I started to like, people who I knew and looked up to started to get killed.